Welcome back to the broadcast. I'm so sorry, y'all. I accidentally pressed the button to end the broadcast on mistake. Definitely my mistake. But I'm happy that you've come back to watch me continue to prepare these delicious spring rolls. So let's move right on to seeing what else is happening with the spring rolls. Okay, so I am going to add a little bit of my Asian seasoning. Thanks for coming back, Pam. We'll put just a little sprinkle of the Asian seasoning in. That's that Simply Asia stuff that I like. It has, hi Yolanda, thanks for coming back. These are going to be fresh and delicious. And you can actually, I'm just going to cover them now and let them continue to cook for a little bit. Thanks for coming back for the broadcast. I'm so sorry I accidentally ended the broadcast, so I hope everybody does come back. And don't forget to share the broadcast with all of your friends. Tell them to come on over. Hi, thanks for coming back to the broadcast. Hi, Cousin Ava. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. We are preparing spring rolls. I have some sweet potato spring rolls in the oven, and I just put some cabbage and some shredded lettuce, some shredded cabbage, shredded carrots, some ginger, some garlic, and onions in the skillet. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Sorry we got disconnected, everybody. Hi. Thanks for coming back. Hi, Cousin Elaine. Thanks for joining. We are preparing spring rolls, and in our skillet, I'll show you what we have in our skillet. We have in here, and I covered it so it could cook a little bit better. We've got carrots and onions, and this is all shredded, and cabbage, salt and pepper, a little bit of some Asian spices, and ginger and garlic. And we're going to put this inside of a spring roll that we will fry. And I'm just going to let that saute maybe for about another 3 to 5 minutes. Thank you for joining the broadcast. Do not forget, you can share this broadcast while I'm live and ask your friends to come on over and watch me prepare some delicious spring rolls right here in my kitchen. Okay, so as I mentioned, spring rolls can be something that you might want to consider with your spring rolls is doing like sandwich type spring roll. So if you like, hi Ramel, thanks for joining. If for instance, if you like ham or turkey or roast beef, whatever type of meat that you like, or if you like to go meatless, vegetarian, you could have sliced vegetables and make a spring roll, and we're going to do a little bit of all of that. So let me show you what I have going on here in my plate. Throw that water out the way. So I have some different items here. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Thanks for coming back, Dawn. I've got some thinly sliced ham. I've got some cucumbers, tomatoes, some spinach. I've got some lettuce, some shredded cabbage, some carrots, mushrooms, some fresh parsley. I have some smoked Gouda cheese that I had sliced thin, and we are going to slice some apples. So I want to show you what we will be doing to make some delicious spring rolls. And I also have this, which is, this is a vermicelli. It's a vermicelli noodle that often you'll find in, hi Beverly, thanks for joining. Do you try your rolls? Fry my rolls? I'm going to do some of those too. We'll fry some. So these are just vermicelli noodles. And it comes in a pack like this. The ones that I'm using come in a pack like this. And basically your vermicelli noodles, they look like this when you buy them. Hi Pam, thanks for coming back. And basically you follow the directions on whatever pack of vermicelli noodles that you get. But I just take mine and put them in some hot water for about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. This is Jay. Hi, Jay. It's almost your birthday, Auntie Lisa. Can we come? You are always welcome to come to Auntie Lisa's house anytime. And I'll make some fresh baked cookies just for you. As a matter of fact, I'll make whatever you like, Jay. Come on over to Auntie Lisa anytime. Happy birthday in advance. Okay, let's get back to our making our spring rolls. Okay, so very important that you have some hot water. This water is not very hot yet. I put some hot water in it earlier, but it's not very hot anymore. Yay! All right, so you don't need a whole lot of water. I'm just going to heat up some water right quick. I can put it right here in my pot. Let's turn that on for a quick second. I'm heating some water up over here, y'all. You're back? Thanks for coming back. Okay, so these noodles are this is pretty much ready. You don't want them to be overcooked now because we're going to put these in our spring rolls and we're going to fry them. So this is ready for our spring rolls. Fire off. I'm going to let it cool down just a little bit because I don't want it hot when I put it in my spring rolls. But it's done. And I'm heating up my water just a little bit. Thanks for joining, Joshua. Tell the family I said hello. Thank you. I love what I do too. Yeah, the video stopped because Lisa Marie accidentally pressed the button and ended the broadcast. Nobody else's fault but mine. I take the blame. But I'm glad everybody's joining. Remember, you can share the broadcast while I'm live with your friends and ask them to come on over and watch me prepare some yummy, delicious spring rolls right here in my kitchen. Okay, so this water it's almost hot, y'all. We're going to take it out. You don't want it to be like boiling hot, but you want it to be hot. So when you put your rice paper in, Hi, baby bro. That's my brother Mark, y'all. Say hi to Mark. You want the water to be hot because when the rice paper goes in, it will soften up pretty quickly. But you don't want it to be boiling hot. So my water is hot enough. I am going to just add it back. Let's get on over to our spring rolls. There are a lot of healthier choices that we could make and enjoy some really delicious, yummy stuff. So what I have here is some hot water. And I have our rice paper spring rolls that we're going to be using. Remember, this is basic. The ingredients is rice, flour, salt, and water. That's it. So when you take it out, it's like, you know, a piece of, let's see. Hey, Lisa, big sis, love you. I'm going to enjoy this. I hope you do. So don't worry about the little crack at the bottom. Let me see if the other one's cracked too. I'll put this one on the side. Yeah, sometimes you might get one that's cracked. They're so thin. They are really thin. Look at that. Very, very thin. But what we will do is we are going to put this in our water. And then I cleared this so I can lay it right here on my cutting board. So I'm going to just put this in, press it down. Let me do the other side. I mean, literally, it doesn't take very long. This will continue. Look how it's softened up already, y'all. Look. It will continue to get soft even when it's not in. So I'm going to lay this down right here. Okay, now this is our palette. You see how I have it? This is going to be our palette for putting whatever we want to put on here. So why don't we there's a lot of different things that we can do. Why don't we do a sandwich first? So what I'd like to do is I want some lettuce on my bread. Well, I think I'm going to put the cucumbers down first because we want our spring roll to be pretty. So I'm just going to lay some cucumbers and some tomatoes. I think I'll alternate them. Cucumber, tomato, cucumber, tomato, cucumber, tomato. Let's just do it like that. Cucumber, tomato. All right. So I'm going to get at least a couple of sandwiches out of this. I want to put some lettuce because we want a little crunch factor. So now we've got lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, all right, on our spring roll. And I think it would be great if we had some ham. So we're going to use ham. We'll use some cheese, and we'll use some more ham. And these are really thinly sliced. You see how thin that is? And then we'll use some cheese. And I think we have a nice sandwich spring roll. What do y'all think? So what you want to do with your paper is, the first thing, you don't have to use a square, but I'm using a square. We're going to start to roll our spring roll. So we're going to roll over, just the first roll. All right, look at that. I just want y'all to see what we're looking at. Look, oops, let me put this back, y'all. This is how pretty this is. So on one side you have your cucumbers and tomatoes, okay? And then you're going to take it and fold it on the side. We're basically just folding our spring roll. And then we'll continue to roll it. You can actually take this spring roll voila, look at that. Is that not a good spring roll? And there's our cheese. Hi Virginia, thanks for joining. So we're going to sit this here on our plate because we're going to make several different types of spring rolls. We're going to do another one of those. So I am going to put it in my water. And if your water gets too cold, you just heat it up again. That's all. And remember, we're just dipping it in the water because it's going to continue to soften up even after we put it down. Okay, so let's do another one of those sandwiches. So we're doing like a sandwich spring roll. We've got some cucumbers, lettuce, and tomatoes. So we're going to do a cucumber, a tomato, a cucumber, a tomato, a cucumber, a tomato. And I thinly sliced my tomatoes too, y'all. A cucumber and a tomato. You can take these and wrap them with saran wrap. That looks good. It is going to be so yummy delicious. And then we'll just put some lettuce down because we want to have lettuce on our sandwich, right? This is shredded lettuce. That's all I'm using is some shredded lettuce. And then I'm going to take some thinly sliced cheese. It was on sale at Kroger. And some ham. And put the ham and the cheese down. And this is a nice treat. They're thinly sliced, so you're not, hi Emma, thanks for joining. So you're not using a whole lot of calories here, but it's a nice snack. And actually, it's kind of fun. You just want to hold it tight when you roll it. So we're going to roll it. And you can see our lettuce, our cucumbers, and our tomatoes nicely tucked in. And there we go. Voila. We've got another really pretty spring roll. Okay, so now I thought it would be great also, let's get this in here, if we did like a salad spring roll. Hi, Turka. Nice to see you on the broadcast. How are those babies? Those twins. Ha, that is a handful. Okay, so what I have is, I actually have some spinach that we're going to use. We're going to make like a little salad. So everybody knows when you go into like the Asian market and you get like your spinach salad. So you'll have like your, I'm going to just pile my spinach right on here. And I like a little crunch factor. So I'm going to add some sliced carrots. Well, these are not sliced. These are shredded carrots right on top of my cucumber. I have some sliced mushrooms. I'm going to add that right on top of my, we're just creating like a salad here. As a matter of fact, let's save this because this can make our spring roll look real pretty. So I'm going to put some almonds right here for our nice salad. I have some craisins. I'm going to put a few craisins in here. So when we're eating it, I don't have any cheese. You could use cheese like a goat cheese or a blue cheese or something in here if you wanted to. You could definitely do that. Then what I'm going to do with my mushrooms is I'm just going to lay them right here in the next row. I'm going to put some mushrooms down because I want to see the mushrooms on the other side of the spring rolls. So I'm basically just layering the mushrooms right there. Now, you can have any kind of salad dressing to go with this that you want. I'm also going to put some fresh parsley right here. So we've got a really good salad right here in our spring roll. So here we go. We're going to start this process. We're going to wrap this really tight. We're not wrapping our roll of mushrooms yet. We're just wrapping our roll of lettuce and stuff. So we're wrapping it. And here comes the next row of our mushrooms, all right? Now we're going to fold. Let's fold on this side. And voila, what we got? A nice salad. And it's pretty, right? Yes. So let's put that down. And let's do one more salad. So we're going to put it in our water. Let it sit for a minute. It's not as hot anymore, y'all. But it'll still work. So we're letting it get nice and soft. You know, we don't want it to be hard because it'll break apart. So again, I took some spinach. Okay, great. If you have to make some changes in your diet and you need to eat healthier, be creative. This is a whole lot of deliciousness in this spring roll, and it's very healthy for you. So we are going to put some carrots in here. So we have a nice little crunch factor. Okay. And then we are also going to put some almonds. Now let's put our parsley next. We'll put some fresh parsley. You can actually lay the parsley out too, y'all, because the parsley would make a really nice presentation. So when you're eating a spring roll, a lot of times you look at them and they say, oh, they're so pretty and they taste so good, because they do. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining. Hi, Monica. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Kurt, for joining. Okay, and so we're going to put some, let me get our sweet potatoes out the oven, y'all. They're ready. It's time. I can smell them. Well, we're going to let them stay in there just for about 5 more minutes. About 5 more minutes because I want them to brown a little bit. All right, let's get back to this. So we're going to put some almonds because we want some almonds in our spinach salad. We want a few little craisins in there. Who doesn't like to have that sweet craisin taste? And then we're going to take it and put our mushrooms down. And you know, the other thing is I like to add, well, I'm going to add it to this one because I think it would be pretty. So we're going to put our mushrooms on the row in front. I thinly slice my mushrooms too. Hi, Kay. Thanks for joining. Because this is going to be pretty when we look at it. Okay? All right, there we go. So now we're going to take this and fold this over. We want to make sure that this row of all our little snacks and everything is nicely tucked away. The first row. Then we save the second row for our mushrooms, remember? Okay. Let's go on over to this row, and then let's fold it over to seal the deal. And here we go. Ta-da! We got another salad one. All right, so let me heat my water up again, y'all. won't take that long. Now what I want to do is I want to thinly slice some apples. So if you have a mandolin is nice to have. You can buy these, I mean, like $10, $7, $8, $9, $10. I got this one at Marshall's for little or nothing, and it actually adjusts. Like here on the side, I can actually adjust the height of this. Y'all see that? Watch, I can do this. And see? So it'll cut deeper, bigger slices, or I can trim it up like this to do, I don't know if y'all can see that the little things came up. You can go back. Let's see if y'all can see this. Let me see here. There we go. Turn it, and now it's going to make some really thin cuts, which is what I want to do with my apples. So I'm basically just going to slice some thin slices of my apples, because I want to put this in my spring roll. You can make a salad, like an Asian salad. You can eat the whole apple, y'all, just in case you didn't realize that. So we're going to take this and put this in with some carrots. We're going to make it really good. Let's see, my water's probably hot enough. Yep, it's hot already. I'm going to put my water back here. Alright, so I'm going to take another rice paper. And you want to get it nice and hot. You can be very creative, and that's what I want you to see here. Is just get creative with your spring roll. So in this one, I want to use some cabbage, some apples. So we're going to put our apples down, because I think this would be a nice presentation. We'll just lay our apples down here on our spring roll. I sliced them really thin. Y'all see how thin that is? Because we want the flavor of the apple. We're not actually going to, I mean, you could get the crunch factor also, but I want the sweetness of that apple. So I'm just putting a couple of layers here. Alright. And then I want to put some cabbage in here. I'll put some some carrots. You can use almonds too if you want to, but we're not going to use almonds. I'm going to put some parsley. I think I'll put my parsley on this roll, so it'll be pretty too. So let's put our parsley there. I want to use some of my vermicelli. You can just basically pull your vermicelli apart. So we got some vermicelli, and I'm going to put some vermicelli down. You can also put a sauce on here. What I have is, this is a Vidalia sweet salad dressing. You can just buy it in the store, and I'm just going to put just a little bit of the Vidalia salad dressing on it. Not a whole lot. You could add raisins to this if you wanted to. You don't have to, but you can. So now I'm going to take this, and again, the first roll, this parsley we're leaving at for the end. You want to just grab it and hold it tight, because you want your parsley. I'm just pushing it a little closer, y'all. You want to be able to see the parsley on the other side. Then we are going to fold it over, and we have a nice spring roll. So we've got the parsley on one side, and we've got the apples on the other side. And I mean, if you think about it, basically everything that we've done so far outside of the sandwiches is kind of like vegetarian style. Let's see. So let's go ahead and make another one. And all of these spring rolls, I can store them in my fridge for the whole week. So let's cut another apple. We're going to shred it. You don't want to cut your apples too quick, y'all, because they will turn brown on you. And so I'm getting close to the seeds on this side. I'm going to switch to the other side. You just got to go around the apple. All right. let's see here. So we got some nice slices of apple. We're going to put our apple down. These spring rolls could take a little while, you know, to prepare, but it depends on how important it is for you, how important it is. If you want it to look, you know, I'm putting a couple of rows of apples, y'all. If you want it to look pretty, or if you wanted to just throw it together. But spring rolls, I think there's a little bit of an art to them, and I love the idea of spring rolls. Let's put these on the side. All right, and then we're going to put a little cabbage in here, some carrots. We want to add some of our vermicelli. You could do bean sprouts in here. You could do watercress. There's a lot that you can do for your crunch factor. We're going to put a little parsley too. We want the parsley to show on the other side. Now I'm using flat leaf Italian parsley. You don't have to, but I am. All right, and then I'm going to put just a little bit of the salad dressing on. It's a little sweet Vidalia onion salad dressing. I mean, if you wanted to, you could sprinkle some, and we're grabbing it, keeping it close, and then our parsley's coming next. Y'all see how pretty the apples are right there? Hi, Stephanie. Let's see if they look good. Yes, they're going to taste delicious too. And you just grab it and fold it over. And we have our apples, and we have our parsley on one side. Now let's put that back here. All right, now what I want to do is get to our fried spring rolls. We're going to get those ready. So we are going to use our pastry. Yeah, we're going to use some more of these. Let's use some more of these. And actually, when you do this, to pull these apart, I should have pulled more of these apart, but I didn't. To pull these apart, they're kind of like really stuck together, if I show them to you. So it's like you have to, like, they're, let me see if I can show y'all. So you have to make sure that you see how, oops, let me get another one, y'all. That one fell. Yes. I don't even know if you can buy, you may be able to, I got these in the Asian market, so you may be able to get some that have like paper in between them. Okay, let's see here. So we're just gonna pull these apart. Let me switch my board out, y'all. Because what we're going to do is we are actually going to fry these. But we got to pull them apart first. See, you grab it here and just pull. And it's pretty strong, you know, so you don't have to worry about tearing it as much. And let's see, we'll just get like 4 pieces. We'll get another piece off of here. And we'll do one more. If we had time, we could make a whole bunch, y'all, but we don't have all that time. Gotta find a little edge. Let me grab another piece. Okay, let's see here. All right. Voila. So I've got like 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Did I say that right? Yeah. This one's a little torn, but that's okay. because we're gonna just put our ingredients in here. So let me grab, this is our vegetables that we're gonna put inside, and we're gonna get ready to fry those. And let me grab my oil too, y'all. I'm basically gonna use a little, all I'm using is some vegetable oil. This is vegetable oil. I'm gonna put it on in my pot just so it can start getting hot. And I like to fry at, let me get my thermometer. I like to fry, if you get your thermometer, you can watch your temperature, but I like to keep my fry temperature anywhere between 325 and 340 in this range. So I'm going to put this on to see just how hot my oil is. And when it's hot enough, I'll put my spring rolls in. So I'm just putting it on the stove right now, y'all. Okay. So what we want to do with this is we're going to put our fresh vegetables right here in our spring roll. You can put how much you want. But basically we're going to fry this. Sometimes, you know, you have the spring rolls that are real skinny. Let me show y'all a better picture so you can see just how much I'm putting up in here. I want to say it's maybe about 2 tablespoons. You could add meat to this if you want. The only meat that I'm using tonight is in the sandwich spring rolls. You can do shrimp, pork, you name it. So we're going to fold it over, and you want to grab it and pull it back kind of tight. Okay? And then we're going to fold this over. The same thing we did when we did the sweet potatoes. You want to fold that over. See what I'm doing? And then you're going to fold it over again. And then we're going to roll. Now, we are going to fry this. So we need our water so we can seal the edges. And we're going to just sit it on the side for a second while we get everything else ready. And put it on my other board. Let's see. So we're going to put this in. I'll let this cool, y'all. After I cooked it, I'll let it cool. So I didn't want to use it right away to make it too hot. So we're putting it right here in our little wrapper. You want to make sure it's kind of together. Fold it over, and I'm on a diagonal right now. So I pulled this back a little bit right here when I rolled it. And then I'm going to fold this over on the edge. So you don't have to be intimidated by this when you get ready to do your spring rolls. And then you fold it over on this edge. Alright, and then we are going to wrap. Put a little water on the edge to seal it. See what it looks like? And it's going to be delicious once it's fried. Everything nicely tucked. So let's get another one. So we'll fill it with our veggies. I'm going to fold it over. Same process. You know how you go in the store and they're sampling those? That's what happens. If you do your own spring rolls, I don't think you'll ever go out and buy any yourself. But this is a pastry. This is the pastry one, y'all. These are called, let me show y'all. That's the type of spring roll paper that we're using right now. It's just like a pastry paper. Okay, and then we're going to fold it over, seal the edge up here so all our stuff doesn't leak out. And we got another spring roll. And I have a nice little dipping sauce that I made to go with that too. I'll tell y'all exactly how I made it. For my dipping sauce, I use about a cup of the sweet chili sauce and about half a cup of sweet chili sauce. Hi, Xavier, thanks for joining. And I used about a tablespoon of some sriracha. And that was it. So here we're going to go over. We want to pull this back some. Then we're going to fold the edge over on the side. And fold this edge over. And then we're going to roll. That's it. Seal the edge. And we got another spring roll. Look at that. Beautiful spring rolls. And let's see how hot our fire is. It's not hot enough yet, y'all. Let me go and check on the sweet potatoes. And see how they're looking. They look delicious. These are sweet potato spring rolls that I put in the oven. That's our dessert. We're going to sit it over on the side and let it cool. It's yum, yum. Okay. So let's see here. We might as well do another one of these, y'all. Why not? We have a few minutes to spare. Maybe we can do a couple more. Pull this apart. Alright. Let's just pull, if we can find the edge. Pull it apart. And we'll put some more veggies right in the middle here. Pastry spring roll paper. This is too stuck together, I can tell, because it's kind of on a thick side. So would anybody make some spring rolls after seeing this broadcast? Are you all going to go out and make some spring rolls? It's fun. It's perfect for your family. Summertime is here. Y'all know y'all want to get in the bathing suits. Okay, so here we'll make a couple more. And I'm going to tell y'all, for all of your vegetables and everything to make your spring rolls, I literally only spent about $12 to make this. And I'm making it a lot. Hi, sister-in-law. Thanks for joining. You'll help me next time? Yes, I'll call you and make... Yes, that would be great, Sophia. All right, so we're going to fold it over. Okay. On the edge. Fold it over, and then we're going to tuck, roll, seal the edge with some water. Let's do another one. And these are great. It's a nice party item too. Let's see. Jester will say, yes, I will try and post them. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Pam. I love it when everybody posts pictures too. So we have to be a little creative when you're eating on the healthier side. You know, especially if you're a vegetarian, you might get kind of bored eating some of the things that, you know, you're eating all the time. You want to change it up a little bit? Change it up. Make some spring rolls. Seal the edges. Voila. So our oil is perfectly ready. Let's fry some spring rolls. Okay. So we are going to fry our spring rolls. Let me grab another tongue. So we're going to drop these in one at a time. And then we're going to turn them too. We don't want these to burn, y'all. Everything's already cooked inside of our spring roll. So we're basically just cooking our paper right now. Our spring roll paper. Let's put another one. I think we might be able to get all of these in. And they should brown pretty quickly. Anybody want a spring roll? Let's see. I sure will. You're going to do it too, Yolanda? Actually, you too. Last Sunday you did? Awesome. Look at that. And I didn't even realize that. I mean, I kind of spontaneously thought about spring rolls. So let's put another one in. And we will let that fry for about, oh, I don't know, just a couple minutes. I've got some napkins already lined in a piece of paper so that I can put my spring rolls right on here once I'm done. This one is open a little bit. I bet it'll still taste good. And turn it over some. They're crispy too. Perfect. So y'all can see the spring rolls frying. See what y'all think about that. Some yummy, delicious spring rolls. Let's see what you said. Chandra, it looks good. Monica, send a few to Chi-Town. You're right down the street. Come on over, Virginia. You know you're welcome. I would love to have a guest. Okay, let's see here. We want to make sure we maintain a good temperature too. Yeah. Because if you don't have a good temperature, then you're going to have some greasy spring rolls. And you don't want to have them greasy. You want them to be crispy. I think too what happened is this is not one of my high burners. I might switch it over because when I added those spring rolls it dropped my temperature some. So I'm going to switch it over, switch burners. So we can keep our temperature up. Let's see. Yeah, it's rising, our temp's rising. Yep, sometimes it happens that way. Stephanie, you say what? I thought you were having a guest. They came, went, and gone, girl. What is the oil? I'm using vegetable oil. Yes. You can probably use a different kind of oil if you want to, but I like vegetable oil sometimes. It has a good high heat temperature that you can, you know, fry at without it burning. You just got to be a little patient with these, y'all. I want to take them out and I want to eat them so bad. So how many people go to a restaurant and order spring rolls? I know, I've gotten them. I actually like them when they sample them in some of those wholesale markets. Temperature. I'm using a temperature of 325, but it dropped so fast on the other burner because it was a low burner on this side. But here I'm using one of my bigger burners, and I can keep it at a good temperature. So I like 325, between 325 and 340, 320 to 340. This poor little spring roll here, it opened up. I bet it still tastes good. Would canola or sunflower? Yes, you could if you want to use a canola. I just kind of like vegetable because it's kind of a blank when it comes to taste and flavor. But you definitely could. At Panda? Oh, spring rolls at Panda. Yeah, I've heard some nice things about Panda, but I can't say anything bad. If anybody likes Panda, that's cool. So this one's pretty much ready. I'm going to take it out. Remember, all of our ingredients is already cooked. So we're basically just cooking the paper itself. You can let this get as brown as you want it. You know, so go ahead on. If you want it to be crispy brown, just go ahead and let that happen. I would like to try someday. I would like to try someday. Yes, you do that. That would be good, Sophia. I think you should do that. So these are done. These spring rolls are done. Again, we don't have to cook the ingredients on the inside. Everything's already, look. Okay, everything's already. And this poor little spring roll here, I'm not gonna leave it by itself. Turn the oil off. When you finish using your oil, just turn it off. Okay, so this is our fried spring rolls. And they look delicious. Let's see. You need a thermometer? Yes, a thermometer would be good. Where did I purchase this one? I think I got it off of Amazon. I get a lot of stuff off of Amazon. I like Amazon because I do that Amazon Prime. Not promoting it, but I'm just saying I do the Amazon Prime and it comes sometimes the next day for me. All right, so what I want to do is, we've got several spring rolls that we've made here. We've got one that's a sandwich spring roll. It's got cucumbers, tomatoes, ham, Gouda cheese, smoked Gouda cheese in it, some lettuce. We have this one. It's like a spinach salad spring roll with mushrooms and craisins and carrots and almonds, crunchy. And then we have this one with almonds, not almonds, but apples and cabbage and parsley and some of our vermicelli noodles. So you can use different toppings for your spring rolls. And I made this one. And this is basically just some sweet chili sauce and sriracha. So it's a spicy sauce that I'm going to be using with my spring roll. And then I put in the one for the, this is just a sweet Vidalia onion salad dressing that I use inside the spinach one. But on our spring rolls that we fried, you can actually use like a soy sauce. So what I want to do is I want to put a spring roll on my plate and try some. So let me grab me a plate. Y'all know how I love to try all of this. Of course, I have to have a variety of all the spring rolls. I want to try every last one of them. You need sweet potato? I'm definitely going to get that one. That is our dessert. So I want to have a salad. And then I want to have a sandwich. I'm having my whole meal. And then I think I'm going to have some like vegetables. You can do that too. But let me go ahead and have a little taste of my salad first. Isn't that pretty, y'all? Look at that. And what I have for that is I have a little bit of my sauce. And you could put, I'm going to dip that in a little bit of this sauce. Even though I have some on the inside now. See? That was so good. I think I like having my salad like this. Thank you so much, sister-in-law. Thank you so much. This is delicious. Now I want to have my sandwich. Now with the sandwich one, this is basically ham and cheese. I don't even need a sauce on this. You could have like a mayo or an aioli. Not usually, but they're usually pretty simple. Sometimes I do post a recipe, but a lot of the stuff I just made up tonight. Wow. That's a salad. Cucumbers, tomatoes, lettuce, ham and cheese. It's so good. I want to put some of this in a spicy sauce. Just because. But I actually want the spicy sauce for my... Vegetarian. That's so good, y'all. These are so hot. I don't want to burn myself. Let me grab a napkin right quick. I mean, spring rolls is just something different you can bring to the dinner table. My brain is old to remember everything, like the sauce and the veggies. You can save the videos, Virginia, and you can watch a replay so you don't miss anything. You don't really have to remember all this stuff. Okay, so this is the one I just fried, y'all. Putting some in the sauce. I want to blow. I don't want to burn myself. Look at that. Oh my gosh. There's something about frying food. I tell you, this is delicious. There's no meat in this. All vegetables. All vegetables. Put a little sauce on it. That's hot. That's crunchy and delicious. Well, let's try some dessert. What do you think? That's the one you want? Everybody want the fried one. I want to do a little dessert. And let's see. Let me grab one. And that's my sweet potato one. It baked. I used the pastry one too now to figure out how to save it. In your upper right hand corner, Virginia, there is a down arrow that allows you to save it. First rate lunch? Yeah, let me know. All right, so let's taste the sweet potato. Oh yeah. It's like a sweet potato pie. And it's not too sweet. This is good. I just made this up tonight because I had some sweet potatoes in my pantry. I think I'm going to eat all of this one. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good. Healthy. I baked it. Y'all know I'm eating all of this, right? Anybody want some? Really? Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's almost all gone. Might as well finish it off. Okay. In the upper right-hand corner, there's a down arrow. It's above the screen, I believe. And it's a down arrow. If you touch it, it'll allow you to save it. You might have to wait until after the broadcast to save it. Sweet potatoes. Somebody's home. Somebody just finished working out. And I have all kind of fresh vegetables and spring rolls. Say hi. Look.
Hi.
Are you hungry?
Maybe. We have a guest.
Oh, you... Hey! My neighbor came! I was like, oh
see how excited how her name is?
Look.
See how excited she was when I was here?
I know Susanna's here, y'all. Susanna, try anything.
I love your food.
You do?
Your food is the best food ever.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So taste it. Taste whatever. I'm making plenty. This is the, okay, that one. That's a salad one.
Mm-hmm. And this is like a rice wrapper, isn't it?
Yes, yes. And this is some dressing if you want to put it in there. It's the same thing I have on the inside. And it's strictly just vegetables, like eating a spinach salad with mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that so easy, right?
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Y'all got to go make it. You got to try the fried one. Don't you like fried stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Get a saucer, Israel.
I like everything.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Let's see here.
Oh my goodness. And that has meat in it.
This one is like a ham sandwich. Yes. So this one, it's got cucumbers and tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, go for it. Have one.
I'm going to eat one of these.
You want to eat one of those? Okay.
Okay, what's this
Yes,
one? What's
that
this one?
is strictly vegetables. Nothing but vegetables. And I like the sweet chili sauce on that.
Did you make...
Yes, you can. This is sriracha and sweet chili.
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
This is really good. Watching me.
You gotta save room for the sweet potato. The sweet potato one. Go ahead, put your stuff down. I want you to taste the dessert.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And this is just strictly very, very healthy. Because it's just
anything
sweet
like
potatoes.
your pies you make.
Yeah, but that's just sweet potatoes. I mean, I didn't use a lot of sugar in that. 1 tablespoon of sugar and a whole sweet potato. Isn't that good? And I put nutmeg, cinnamon, and
I can
vanilla.
taste it. That's
Yes.
good.
That is too.
Oh my goodness.
See what I'm saying? Y'all got to come and try some of this.
I live next door.
And she works out. Look, she's in all her workout gear. So this is the kind of stuff you want to eat when you're getting into your physical fitness. Well, so what y'all think about that, huh? Abraham. Hi, Abraham. Thanks for joining. Hope you're enjoying New Orleans. Israel, don't you want to eat? Israel loves spring rolls too, y'all. He loves spring rolls. Sound is not coming? Oh. Max said share with him. Yes. Max said share.
Hey,
Do you do
Now
the
look at me like,
she
give me
said
some.
do the yummy dance. That's a yummy dance.
I don't have moves, but I have taste buds.
Yeah, isn't that good? I know. See, y'all just didn't realize what I was saying was true, but it's true. It's delicious.
Add some more of this.
And it's healthy.
Can I just put a little dippy on there?
Oh yeah, go ahead for it. Go for it. Susanna want to add a little bit more dippy on it. And it's healthy.
And you made that?
Yes.
Oh, so good.
I mean, just a combination.
That's perfect.
That's it. So we want to say thanks for joining the broadcast. You have to remember to share me with your friends. Ask them to follow my broadcast on Monday nights at 7:30 Central Standard Time. And find out what I'm cooking here in my kitchen. And you can learn how to cook it in your kitchen. So if you have a suggestion in the comments below, make a suggestion on what you would like to see Lisa Marie's cook live here in her kitchen. And I'll teach you how to do something amazing in your kitchen. Anybody have any questions? I don't think so. But if you want to see this broadcast again, just watch the replay. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Bye. Woo.